Welcome to Green Hell VR, Quest Edition. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most powerful things in the game, and that's soup and how to take it on the road with you. Before we get to that, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 25,000 subscribers. Be fantastic if you are one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game, or any tips or tricks you have for surviving the green hell. So soup is made by taking a coconut, taking the outer skin off. You should drink it before you crack it because you get more liquid that way. And you can crack it in half. You can eat the coconut meat, and then you're left with a coconut bowl. And you can fill that bowl with rainwater, or you can go to a river and fill it with water. And then you just have to place it by the fire, which I've done here before lighting my fire so that we're ready to go with our soup. Now you can place it before or after the fire is lit, and you'll see there's a little icon that happens that shows that the water is being cooked. And if you take dirty water and cook it by the fire, it's going to become clean water. You won't get parasites from it. But this is all rainwater, so it's already clean. So let's get started with our fire. We'll get our flint, and then we'll start throwing things in the soup. You can see that the kind of warm water bowl icon is there, and one of the best soups you can make is a bone broth. So we'll throw a bone in one. We'll throw some of these mushrooms that are good for curing parasites in a couple others. These are some other mushrooms, good for energy, I think. Generally mushrooms are good except for the one that has kind of a lacy exterior. We can throw some rattlesnake meat in a soup, and I think that might be all we have. Some items are too big to put in soup, like the I think this is caiman meat or something, and if I drop it, oh, that went in. Okay, so that one's good, but some of the items just don't fit in the soup bowls, so you aren't able to make soup out of them. Now, while our soups are cooking, you might be wondering how we make soup to go. Now that's done with bidons or canteens. Now you can find a canteen in the game, but not right at the beginning. The way that you can craft a canteen, though, is you take a coconut, hack off the outer shell, drink the coconut water, and then you want to craft it with some rope. Both triggers to craft. Wrap it around. Now we have a coconut bidon. And what we can do is, first, I don't think I've drank this mushroom soup before with this save. So what I'll do is I'll drink one bowl, which is about 20 units in the bowl. If I put the info on, it says unknown because I haven't drank that soup before. And here's our coconut bidon. It holds 40. So it basically holds 2 half coconuts, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. But let's drink this soup so we get its stats. So now we know that that's what it's going to give us if we drink the soup of that mushroom. So I have another soup of that mushroom here, so I can grab that. Let's not spill any. We maybe spilled a bit there. So you can see it's going to give us 2 carbs, down 1 parasite, and 18 water units. So I'm going to press the trigger to open my bidon, and you want to pour the soup right into the coconut hole. And you can see the stats on our bidon going up as well. So again, we've got 2 carbs, 18 units of water, and down 1 parasite. So we transferred all 18 units of that soup to this bidon. We can put the cork in, and we can put that in our pack for later. Same with all these other ones. So we can make a ton of bidons. That's our soup. This one just has some water in it, so we can dump that out. And we'll take this bowl, which is the different mushroom soup, and we'll pour that in another one. Now this one's going to be unknown as well because we haven't drank this before on this playthrough. But you can basically just fill up your entire pack if you wanted with coconut bidons full of soup. This is the bone broth. So if I drink that, you can see what it's going to give us, which is a lot. Boom! Fantastic. So always gather bones. Just be quick about it if you're gathering them from a carcass that a cat's killed or something like that. That's more soup. So again, just take a bidon. Make sure you're pouring it into the hole or you're going to spill some. And we're good there. This one, you can see that's going to give us some protein, some hydration, and some energy from that mushroom. And what else do we have? Is that a soup? No, those are just water. That one's soup. That is our rattlesnake meat. So that gives us lots of good stuff too. So this is the first abandoned village that you come across, and there's not that many predators around here, and you've got a water source there, you've got time. So right at the beginning of the game, you got lots of coconuts. You can do exactly what I've done here, make a bunch of bidons for your pack, make a ton of soup, fill all those up, and that's going to set you up for a long time in the game. And actually, you might end up at this village again or similar villages, and you can just keep doing the same thing. And that's going to really reduce the amount of time that you're going to have to spend managing your stats, because when things get low, you just crack open a bidon and have a swig, right? And remember, 2 soups fit in each bidon. And when you come across, say, a larger bidon perhaps, then even more is going to fit in. And you can experiment with combining soups. From my research, I've found that it's the combined effects of the liquids that you put in each bidon. So it's not like a single soup is a stack of effects. It's per unit of that soup gives a certain amount of effects. So you really do need clean water and soups to get the proper effects in a bidon. But there you go. That's the lowdown on soups and bidons, coconut bidons at least, in Green Hell VR. Like I said, it's a very powerful feature in the game. Going to make things a lot easier if you prep yourself with a lot of soup. Just think of going into the jungle with a backpack full of soup. And unlike everything else in this game, soup never spoils. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 25,000 subscribers. It'd be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game, or any tips or tricks you have for surviving the Green Hell. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.